Hello all and welcome, and I am the MGTOW philosopher, and in this video I would like to talk about a post I came across from a woman who thinks that men should still be treating women like ladies. What does she mean by treating women like ladies? Well, let's see what she means. Why don't men treat us like ladies anymore? Okay, I was raised in a family of gentlemen, meaning she's old. I'm not stuck up by any means. You sound stuck up to me, honey, but I was brought up old-fashioned. Okay, so daddy was a pussy, mommy ran things, and the house itself was a matriarchy, and she wore the pants. I see. And was always taught that I should be treated like a lady. Well, wait. Notice she didn't say I was treated like... I was taught that I should act like a lady. Notice she didn't say that. I don't act like a lady, but I expect to be treated like one. Interesting. I don't see anything wrong with men opening doors for me, for God's sake. So you don't act like a lady, but you want to be treated like one. You act like the typical modern-day feminist cunt. But men should open your doors. I see. But my friends say I have high expectations for the guys I date. Yeah, well, you have high expectations for any guy in this modern day and age when women are supposed to be liberated and equal to men, so why am I opening doors for you? You're not better than me. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you the message that opening the door for a woman sends. It says, I'm a pussy, I'm your manservant, I'm your butler, I'm here to serve you and be a disposable man because any man can open a door. I'm opening the door for you, which implies I serve you, which implies you are superior to me. Please dump on me and walk all over me. Treat me like a friggin' doormat. That's what it says to a woman. My answer is they should treat you that way regardless of the decade. And apparently they should treat you that way regardless of how you act because you don't act like a lady to be treated like a lady. Very interesting. So you don't have to do what's required to be treated like a lady, and you expect to be treated like a lady because you have a vagina. So this speaks to the entitlement of women of this day and age. I don't have to do anything to get free shit from you and free goods and services. Services like opening doors, pulling out chairs, giving me money, paying my rent, paying for my food, and the sense of entitlement just goes on and on. It's the way it should be anyway. Oh, you think that's the way it should be because you're a woman. I'm sick of being asked out via text message. Seriously? You entitled cunt. You're lucky anybody's asking you out at all with your entitled attitude. Having to split the bill on a first date. Seriously? Oh my God. Lady, this is the 21st century, okay? You are supposed to be equal. Let me get this straight. You're perfectly fine to be equal with a man when it comes to getting as much or more money in your paycheck. But when it comes to actually taking responsibility for yourself, oh, no. When it comes to a man and having a relationship with a man, I want to be treated as if I'm superior. I want him to do all these things for me and do all the heavy lifting and carry my bag, carry my little dog, open doors for me. Get the fuck out of here. Ay. And doors being literally slammed in my face. Are you getting a theme here? Doors are being slammed in your face. Men are making you pay half the bill. Pull out your own chairs, open your own doors. Could it be that you're not acting like a lady so you don't deserve these things? Then they want to make out in my car when I shouldn't have even driven in the first place. What is this driving, Miss Daisy? You know, at least that old broad paid that old black guy to drive her around. Are you paying these guys to be your chauffeur? No? Yeah, and she asks, am I wrong? Yeah, you're wrong, because everything you're saying sounds like you want a servant that's going to occasionally serve you sexually as well. You know, this reminds me of like the 19th century where women would go to like see that doctor for hysteria, and it was like a big taboo and women didn't masturbate, so that the doctor would pull out this jackhammer and he would go to work on the woman's vagina and make her have an orgasm, and then she'd go to the doctor like 2-3 times a week to essentially have him do a hand job on her or use his vibrator on her, and she'd go home happy and pleased. This is what this reminds me of. It sounds like she just wants some guy to service her in every way, shape, or form, and she doesn't have to do anything. Interesting. Updates. So she gave us some updates. I know I'm not going to change a whole generation's way of dating. Lady, you already did. Oh, this makes me so mad. So you dumb broad, you. Feminism is what created this women's lib crap that made men not feel obligated to do all these things for you because women are now equal. You already did change a whole generation's way of dating with your feminism, you idiot. And now you want to change it back, but keep all the benefits? Sorry, doesn't work that way. People can think what they want, but I'm just frustrated. I bet you are. I bet you're wishing there were some of them doctors out there that would use the jackhammer on you, go 2 or 3 times a week, and they'd use the jackhammer on you and bring you to a conclusion. Yeah. I bet you wish that was still the case, huh? I just got home from a disaster date where I almost walked out of the restaurant. He was so rude, and he wasn't even aware he was clueless. It was eye-opening. But notice she doesn't tell us how he was rude. Because we all know that it was something nonsensical, like he made her pay half the bill, or he made her pay for her drinks or something like that. Notice so you know the moment that a woman doesn't tell you how a guy was rude, he wasn't rude. It was just that he didn't do what she expected to service her. I see. When did this become about equality and feminism? What are you talking about, you dumb broad? It's all about equality and feminism. Equality applies in every area of life. Oh, I see. So in every area of life, you're equal. But then you go on a date with a man, and all that stuff goes away, except you want to keep it. Oh, no, you want to be treated. So she wants to have both the benefits of feminism and equality, but she doesn't want it to apply in the negatives where it negatively impacts her. So treat me as if I'm equal. Treat me as if in fact, treat me better than I treat you. But don't make me pay for my own meal. Don't make me pull out my own chair, open my own doors, and don't expect sex from me either, because I'm not giving you any. Boy, honey, you really expect a lot. And she continues, and by the way, I don't wait by a door until someone holds it open for me. You guys are taking this too literally. Laugh my ass off. Yeah, you go ahead and wait by that door. That's right, but you complain men ain't opening doors for you. So, you're going to be waiting a long time. Okay, I understand when guys say, why should we treat women like ladies if they don't act like it? And why should we treat you with respect if you don't treat us with it? I love it. So, she's not going to treat any man with respect first. She's not, and by the way, nobody should treat anybody with respect. I think she's talking about common courtesy, and she's confusing the two. And she's also conflating respect with being treated as if you're superior. Okay? So, honey, you're not going to get treated with extra consideration, okay? Nobody's going to open the doors for you, pull out chairs, pay your bills, okay? Be some kind of quote-unquote 14th century gentleman who has embraced chivalry because you don't act like a lady. So I love this. To me, it's not about feminism or equality. Oh, of course it's not, because you want to suspend those things when it's convenient, but you want to at the same time use them. So you use them when it's convenient, you suspend them when it's convenient, but you try to do so at the very same place and time. It's about manners. No. You're asking to be treated as if you're superior, and you're asking for special treatment, and you're asking for people to pay for you. But why? Tell me the reason. Oh, because I have a vagina. But that's feminism and equality, and you're asking to be treated as if you're not equal, but better. So it is about equality, you dumb fraud. You're asking to be treated as if you're not equal, but better. You're trying to brand that as manners, but it's not about manners, because manners is about treating everybody with common courtesy, not eating hamburgers with your hands like it's a sloppy Joe in a fine dining restaurant, and that kind of shit. It's not about doing things for you, although I'm sure that's how you would like to brand it, because that's convenient and it serves you. Simple, the way your mama taught you manners, which would mean, of course, serving you, the woman. I treat men the same way I'd like to be treated, and that's with respect. You treat men with respect, do you? I highly doubt that. Because if you did, you wouldn't expect them to be serving you like butlers. How is that respecting a man, huh? Or paying for your shit, even though you're equal to a man? I wouldn't post this question if I did otherwise. I don't understand why everyone's on my ass about it. Maybe they're on your ass because you are asking for special treatment. You're trying to use the typical leftist tactic of rebranding, renaming, redefining things to serve your purpose when it's not any different. You want to be treated different. You want to be treated as if you're special, while at the same time you do nothing extra to earn that special, higher platform treatment. I'm going to put you on a higher plateau than me and treat you as if you're some kind of special snowflake princess, open doors, pull out chairs, and pay for your shit. And I get nothing in return except what you say I should be getting anyway, which is common courtesy. Yeah, it sounds like you're benefiting and I'm not. And of course you want to say it's not about equality. Because if it was, which it is, then you wouldn't be able to get away with this shit. And let's see what people had to say, shall we? There's an old saying that applies here. If more women would sit down and act like ladies, more men would stand up and act like gentlemen. There's absolutely no incentive for men and boys to act like gentlemen. In today's society, the so-called women's lib movement caused it. Don't blame guys, blame other women. Precisely. Because those ladies don't exactly treat us with the same respect either. Don't get me wrong, there are mature girls out there that deserve the best. No, they don't, pussy boy. Most of the girls out there are full of playing games and are flaky with mixed emotions. Us guys can't read that or ever understand it, so we can't exactly give our full selves to you without being hurt in the process. He sounds like a pussy mangina cuck boy. Oh, there's too many pussy manginas out there. I wouldn't say you have the high expectations because you want the man to hold the door open for you, pay for dinner if he asks you out, and ask you out on the phone rather than through text message. She's a princess. She's a princess who thinks she's something special, you pussy boy. And by the way, that bullshit about, oh, well, the person who does the asking out should be the one to pay. Women never ask men out. Tell me when women ask women out. 99.9% of the time, it's the man asking women out. So, of course, women say, well, the person who asked the other person out should be the one paying. Fuck off! That's a rule created by women because women never ask guys out because women can't handle rejection. They're pussies. They're wimps. They're weak. So, what do you think, gentlemen? Is this woman totally delusional? Yes. And is she living in fantasy land? Yes. Expecting men to do all these extra little things for her, but she does nothing extra. Yet it's not about equality or feminism. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section. And if you could, please like and subscribe and donate to my Patreon if you are willing. I'd really appreciate the support because, of course, YouTube is demonetizing all my videos. And makes it more and more difficult to make content when you're being demonetized. And that's it. Let me know your thoughts. I am the MGTOW philosopher, and I wish you well. Take care.